England versus Pakistan. Brook's Masterclass seals semifinal spot. England edged past Pakistan by 2 wickets in a nerve-shredding Super 8 clash in Palakkale, a match defined by one man's brilliance, a late collapse, and a finish that had hearts racing across both dressing rooms. In a contest that swung wildly from control to chaos, Harry Brook produced a captain's innings of rare authority, a magnificent 100 that almost single-handedly dragged England into the semifinals of the 2026 T20 World Cup. Match narrative: courage, collapse, and control. Pakistan's total of 164 for 9 never looked entirely secure, despite flashes of promise. Sahibzada Farhan once again shouldered the batting burden, striking a fluent 63, while the rest of the lineup struggled to impose themselves. England's spinners quietly strangled the middle overs, none more effectively than Liam Dawson, whose 3 for 24 dismantled momentum just as Pakistan seemed poised to accelerate. Farhan's innings had moments of authority, a towering 6, crisp drives, clever strike rotation, but he received little sustained support. Partnerships stalled, the scoring rate plateaued. By the death overs, Pakistan were scrambling rather than surging. A late burst pushed them to a competitive total, but it always felt 15 to 20 runs short on a ground where chasing sides have historically thrived. Early shock in the chase. England's reply began disastrously. Shaheen Shah Afridi struck with the very first ball, removing Phil Salt and immediately igniting Pakistani belief. Jos Buttler's struggles continued as he edged behind for just 2, and when England slipped to 58 for 4, the chase was wobbling badly. Enter Harry Brook. Promoted to number 3, a tactical move suggested by coach Brendan McCullum, Brook walked in early and instantly imposed himself. His footwork against spin was decisive, his shot selection clinical, and his temperament unshakable. While wickets fell around him, he played as though he were batting on a different surface entirely. A captain's 100. Brook's century was not merely stylish, it was strategic. He paced it with intelligence. Attacked seamers early. Neutralized spinners through footwork. Rotated strike when partners struggled. Accelerated at precisely the right moment. He reached his 150 balls, launching Afridi for 6 and 4 in successive deliveries, a statement of dominance against Pakistan's spearhead. It was England's first men's T20 1-century by a captain and completed Brook's rare trio of international hundreds across formats. Ironically, he fell immediately after reaching the milestone, yorked by Afridi. When he walked off, England needed only 10 runs. The match should have been over. Instead, drama began. Chaos at the finish. Pakistan refused to surrender. Mohammad Nawaz removed 2 batters in quick succession. England lost 3 wickets for 6 runs, and suddenly what looked routine became precarious. The required runs ticked slowly downward, while tension surged upward. With the game entering the final over, England still needed composure. Jofra Archer provided it, smashing Salman Mirza through mid-wicket for the winning boundary. Relief flooded the English camp. They had scraped home. Tactical themes that define the match. 1. Brook's positional promotion. Moving him to number 3 ensured he faced the new ball rather than entering during spin choke phases, a decision that transformed England's batting structure. 2. Pakistan's over-reliance on Farhan. He remains their only consistent run scorer. Without him firing, totals lack punch. 3. England's spin squeeze. Dawson and Rashid slowed Pakistan's middle overs to a crawl, preventing a decisive surge. 4. Fragile finishing from both sides. Pakistan couldn't accelerate late. England nearly imploded at the end. Neither side produced a complete performance. What the result means. England, through to the semifinals with a game to spare. Still inconsistent, but dangerous. Pakistan must win their final match and rely on other results, qualification now out of their hands. Most importantly, England have once again demonstrated a hallmark trait of successful tournament teams, winning when not at their best. Final word. This was not England's cleanest performance. It was not their most polished, but it was arguably their most important. In knockout-style cricket, results matter more than aesthetics. And thanks to Harry Brook's brilliance, England march on with belief, momentum, and a captain who has just announced himself as the tournament's defining match winner.
To the fun like blaze and white. Every heartbeat on the down drink, every dream steps into sight.